This opening move is popular for its versatility and control of the center. A solid way of fighting for the center and preparing pieces for development. An early bishop move that you can threaten with a pawn attack. This move activates your knight to strengthen control over the center. Decent move, but they had a better one. Developing the knight and increasing influence in the center. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. You missed an opportunity to capture a free pawn. They exchange pieces of equal value. You recapture the piece. Your opponent develops their queen off its starting square. Your pawn is undefended, so this move loses material. Capturing your hanging pawn. You found a safer square for your knight. This is the only move that works. Now you have to lose castling rights. You step your king away from the checking bishop, moving their threatened queen to safety. You are threatening to win a queen by trapping a piece. Their better move was to move a bishop to safety. Ouch, you left your pawn hanging. They took your pawn for free. You've just allowed your knight to be taken without a fight. Capturing your hanging pawn. You shield your king by blocking the check from the queen. This trade simplifies the position, working in their favor. Nice fork, you'll be winning a bishop. Their best option was to defend a knight that was under attack. You missed a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. They move the queen to safety. You step your king away from the checking queen. Their best option was to trade down material. You get a chance to win a tempo by threatening a queen. You punished your opponent's bad move and took away their advantage. You dodged the check, moving your king out of harm's way. They've made a mistake and their queen is now lost. Your best move was to force the loss of castling rights. Their better move was to defend a knight that was under attack. You are now able to force the loss of castling rights. You are forcing your opponent to lose castling rights. You are now able to force eventual checkmate. You have a clear path to a forced checkmate. Just find the right moves. Your opponent's move wins your bishop. Your better option was to win a tempo by threatening a rook. Their best option was to block a check from the opposing queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. This is the way to win material. They missed a better way to prepare a bishop for development. You continue the checkmate attack. They move their king out of the check from your queen. Your move gets closer to checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. They made one of the top moves in this position. That pin will win material. You get a chance to force eventual checkmate. This is the way to win a rook. That's playable. You continue the checkmate attack. This will win a rook with correct play. I like their choice. You're still on the road to checkmate. Nice, you found a way to win a rook. They move the knight to safety. You continue the checkmate attack. You captured a free rook. Their passed pawn moves closer to promotion, becoming more dangerous. You captured that free pawn. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You continue the checkmate attack. That was the only move. You're still on the road to checkmate. That pawn was yours for the taking. Capturing your hanging rook. A faster checkmate was available, but you still hold the winning edge. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. They move their king out of the check from your queen. At last, you reclaim the material with this recapture. Their pawn attacks your rook, kicking it out of its current position. You continue the checkmate attack. You want a pawn for free. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your queen. This loses a piece, but you are still winning. They captured your vulnerable rook. Recapturing. Decent move, but they had a better one. This is a fine move. That was the only move. Passed pawns must be pushed. That's playable. Your passed pawn advances to its goal. Pushing their passed pawn. You continue the checkmate attack. You captured a free pawn. Precise move from your opponent. You're still on the road to checkmate. They are right on target. Getting closer to the forced checkmate. They played the strongest move available. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Precise move from your opponent. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They played one of the best moves here. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You're still on the road to checkmate. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You did it. Nice checkmate.